You're standing in the grocery aisle, two packets of veggie burgers in front of you. One screens plant-based, the other says low fat. Flip them over and suddenly the truth is hiding in that tiny black and white box. As a vegetarian, the stakes are even higher because what's missing from your diet can matter just as much as what's in it. Nutritional labels aren't designed to help you eat well. They're designed to keep food companies compliant. The information is there, but it's up to you to decode it. For vegetarians, this isn't optional. Without meat, you're relying on packaged foods, grains, beans, legumes, and dairy to cover your nutritional basis. Reading labels correctly, that's the difference between thriving on a vegetarian diet or walking around fatigued, bloated, and nutrient deficient. Let's start with the sneakiest trick, serving size. That one serving of granola, half a cup. Who eats half a cup of granola? Pour a regular bowl, you doubled or tripled every number on that label. Calories, sugar, fat, everything. For vegetarians, it matters even more. A handful of trail mix can quietly become 6,000 calories. Ask yourself this, how much do I actually eat in real life? Then multiply the numbers to match reality. Plant-based doesn't mean protein rich. We already know that. Veggie chips, imitation meats, frozen meals often shockingly have low protein once you check the label. Protein is your anchor nutrient. Without it, you stay hungry, lose muscle, and feel sluggish. Let me give you an example. Two veggie burgers. One has 18 grams of protein from beans and lentils. The other, just 5 grams, mostly from potato starch. Same aisle, same marketing, totally different impact on your body. Read protein first. That's how you avoid buying empty carbs disguised as healthy. Vegetarians lean on carbs, bread, pasta, rice. Nothing is wrong with that as long as you don't overdo it in your diet. But total carbs doesn't tell the story. Fiber does. A slice of white bread, 15 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber. A slice of sprouted whole grain bread, 15 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber. That extra fiber slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps you full longer. That's the difference between steady afternoon energy or a 3 p.m. crash. Vegetarians often eat more cheese, nuts, and dairy. I don't drink dairy. I don't drink regular milk, but I do eat cheese, and I will eat a cake if it's made with regular milk. And when I bake, I don't use soy or almond milk. I use regular milk, and I eat a lot of nuts. But labels just say total fat. What you want to read on that label is saturated fat versus unsaturated fat. 1 ounce of cheddar, 9 grams of fat, 6 grams of saturated fat. 1 ounce of almonds, 14 grams of fat, only 1 saturated gram of fat. Both vegetarian, only one supports long-term heart health. If you skip that line on the label, you're missing the truth. Food companies know vegetarians love natural food, so they make it appear to be natural is the thing. They hide sugar under names like agave nectar, brown rice syrup, or cane juice. On the label, it all shows up as added sugars. Let me give you another example. Flavored yogurt that vegetarians love. Me, not so much, but I know yogurt is a staple of the vegetarian diet. 1 serving equals 20 grams of sugar. That's half your day's limit, marketed as wholesome. Here's the fix for that. Always check added sugars, not just the ingredient list. Check added sugars. This is the most overlooked part of the label. Iron, B12, calcium, and vitamin D, which we all need as vegetarians and which we always fall short in our diet as vegetarians of these key nutrients. The nutrients vegetarians are most likely to miss are iron, B12, calcium, and vitamin D. Let's take almond milk, for example, which I used to love and drink all the time. Some brands are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, others nothing. I have some milk, soy milk in my home right now. It is not fortified with calcium, but it does have vitamin D. But as vegetarians, we need both because as we age, our bones will become brittle without that additional calcium and vitamin D. Same product, completely different nutritional safety net. Checking for these micronutrients means you're not leaving your health to just luck. I'm just gonna throw it up and just see where it falls. No, you are being intentional about getting the nutrients that you need. Fewer ingredients means better food. That's the one simple rule. Remember that. The fewer the ingredients means better food. A vegetarian sausage with 20 unpronounceable ingredients, that's ultra processed. That's not natural. You don't want that. A jar of peanut butter with peanuts, salt, that's it. That's real food. It's both vegetarian, only one actually supports your health. The ingredient list is your lie detector test. Let's compare 2 snacks. Granola bar, 200 calories, 2 grams of protein, 12 grams of added sugar. Looks fine until you realize it's basically candy. Roasted chickpeas, same calories, but 11 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, 0 added sugar. That's the power of reading labels. One choice leaves you hungry, the other fuels you for hours. So the bottom line, you guys, labels aren't a puzzle. They're a test of attention. As a vegetarian, your success depends on spotting what matters: serving size, protein, fiber, fat quality, hidden sugars, and micronutrients. And just let's put it out there, vegetarian foods always have a bunch of sugar, especially the protein bars that they know we love to eat, especially protein mixes that they know we love to drink because we depend on them to give us the extra protein. Every label tells a story. All we need to do is learn how to read them properly to know what they're saying to us. Every meal becomes fuel for energy, health, and long-term success. Because the goal isn't just to buy vegetarian, it's to buy smart and eat healthy like a vegetarian should. If this video helped you, there's so much more waiting for you on Plants Feed the Soul. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tip. And guess what, you guys? I'll see you in the very next video.